So it is the last one. It's the last. Right, well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2015 Winchester Short Film Festival, the awards ceremony. It's lovely to see so many fantastic filmmakers all under one roof. And I hope that by the end of the evening, you'll feel inspired to make many, many more films, because this is why we're here tonight, to inspire and support and reward exceptional filmmakers from across the whole of the UK, and to bring your films to the critics and to professionals in the industry and obviously the viewing public. As a festival, what we're looking for in films is not just the technical ability, it's originality and potential, and more than anything, that ability to really engage with the audience and to make them feel, think, whether it's cry or laugh, which I think a lot of these films did. And personally, I really enjoyed them. I think I know what most of you are thinking right now. When's he going to get on and tell us who's won? We'll get there in a minute. Beforehand, I'd like to introduce you to a couple of exceptional ladies. First up, it's Lucy Masden from the Southampton University. She's head of film there, and she'd just like to talk a little bit about the events that unfolded last night in Paris, the home of film, possibly. Lucy.
Yes, hello everybody. We're obviously here tonight to celebrate your wonderful films, and above all, I think, to celebrate a shared love for cinema. But I think probably many of you here, like myself, have probably also got very much at the forefront of your minds the terrible events that took place in Paris last night. And Paris is, of course, the home of cinema in many ways. It's a place where films were first shown to a paying public, where the Lumiere brothers terrified sort of genteel clientele in one of Paris's great cafes, with the train arriving at the station in Les Ciotats. It's certainly the city where I developed my own passion for cinema, watching hundreds of films from throughout history, from all over the world, in movie theatres of all shapes and sizes. And it seems to me that when we talk about cinema, there's so many things we can celebrate about cinema. And two of the things that perhaps stand out and that to mention are, first of all, the way it can unite us, bring us together. You know, when we watch a film in a movie theatre, we're unified in our fear, in our laughter, in tears, in emotion, all those things. But it also celebrates freedom, films about freedom of ideas, freedom of expression, freedom from the everyday. And I think that above all else, after, as we try to come to terms with the terrible, terrible things that happened in Paris last night, those are two values that we really should hang on to above all else. Unity, what brings us all together, and freedom. So I just want you to just pause just for a second and just remember all those people who lost their lives last night, and the many, many others who've had their lives turned upside down in ways they could never have imagined. And just to think of Paris for a second, Paris, the spiritual home of cinema. Paris, je t'aime. And now let's get on and enjoy films and show them that that's what it's all about. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thanks, Lucy. We did and ah about whether or not, to say something about last night. I wasn't sure myself. But I suppose, as filmmakers, we document life, whether it be through documentaries or dramas, and that's what we do. And this is, real life, so we should be aware of it. Anyway, thank you, Lucy. Right, next up, we have Caroline Sachs, who's going to give her keynote speech, talk a little bit about her views on the films this year in general, not about specific films. Caroline's first short film, A Fishmonger's Daughter, was premiered at Sundance. She's worked with dozens and dozens of international directors. The list is just too long to mention. And she's just about to embark on her first feature film, Past Imperfect. So, Caroline.
Thank you, John, and good evening to everyone. It's a little bit humbling to follow Lucy, but I want to welcome all of those of you who have put so much time and effort into your films, and I'm sure you're very excited. We're excited for you. Before co-judging this year, I decided to revisit a DVD, which I purchased from the BFI some years ago. It's this. It's called Cinema 16. It's part of a series of 4 volumes. This is British short films. There's also European, world cinema, and American cinema. And the reason I'm choosing it is because it celebrates the short film by showcasing some of the best classic and award-winning shorts made over the last 50 years. From very humble beginnings, some of these budding short films filmmakers have become legends in their own lifetime. And I want to talk about one of those in particular. The film, made in 1958, is 27 minutes long, black and white, and has a 4:3 ratio. The film begins with some precarious camera angles. We understand that the protagonist is in bed trying to wake up, seeing all sorts of crazy things. We hear parents shouting at him to get up, and finally we see the person we're actually going to be traveling with, the protagonist. The next time we see him, he's outside, gets on his bicycle and starts his day, which seems to be just having a lovely time and getting away from his parents. We clearly see it's a deprived northern seaside town, and we understand he's escaping and wants to just have fun. The film is overlong and really quite boring. And the saving grace is that you can see from the choice of shots a developing cinematic understanding and some extraordinary use of camera. These very dramatic angles show the early cinematic eye of Ridley Scott, who directs Boy and Bicycle, and which stars none other than Ridley's younger brother, Tony Scott. The brothers are now lauded as 2 of the most prominent, talented, and successful filmmakers of the last 35 years. A career in advertising followed for both brothers, where they worked on high-end campaigns, before breaking into feature film, Ridley in the 80s with Blade Runner, and Tony in the 90s, 10 years later, with The Hunger, and the rest is history. Some of the other award-winning filmmakers on this DVD, which I really recommend, it's expensive, but you can still get it on Amazon if you're a real enthusiast. Stephen Daldry, known for Billy Elliot. Peter Greenaway, known for The Cook, The Thief, His Wife and His Lover. Christopher Nolan for Inception. Mike Leigh, known for Another Year. Lynn Ramsey, known for We Need to Talk About Kevin. And Asif Kapadia, known for Amy, which is one of the BAFTA selections this year. Boy and Bicycle would not win this competition today. The reason I tell you this is because none of your efforts are wasted. Some of you might win and become filmmakers of the future, and some of you not. But all your films are relevant, and this is why. I attended a seminar at Winchester University last month, given by Mark Commode and his partner, Lucy Ruth Williams, who, Mark, of course, is an eminent film critic, as you all know, and Linda is a film historian, and both are published authors and scholars. They talked about the importance of film because the genres provide us with historical reference. They enable us to look back on work from either a certain director and their chosen theme, or to examine films from a certain era, or be able to ascertain what genres were popular in, say, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. This provides us with an academic record and the possibility of understanding things that may have been going on in society at any time over the last 100 years. And 100 years, by the way, the first film, I think, was officially made in 1915, so this is 100 years of cinema. At some point in the future, short films from the 20th and 21st century will no doubt provide a great insight for scholars as to the national preoccupation of our youth, the state of our cities and how relationships were conducted. And I think that, as Lucy did refer to the events in Paris, that's very poignant because I think right now we're living in a society of fear. You know, we hear things on the news all the time. And I think it affects the youth. That there are many arguments against that, but I think somewhere on some sort of subliminal level it's affecting the youth. So in the shortlisted films under 15 minutes tonight, 3 are post-apocalyptic. They focus on loneliness, desperation, or being the last survivor on Earth. One focuses on man versus machine with a nod to Stanley Kubrick's 2001 A Space Odyssey. One is a vigilante payback, which has a marvellous twist, and one is a satirical view of a man who vomits money as he perceives that it's all people want from him. And one about a man who's trapped in the drudgery of his reality and would rather be elsewhere. There's only one film of the entries under 15 minutes that appeared light-hearted and optimistic, and I think that really says a lot. So all of these are ideas and statements of our times, and if one wants to make a historical comment on that, our young people might seem to be a little bit preoccupied right now with the end of the world, with revenge, with fear, with being alone with no support, and with the overwhelming awareness that the need for money in 2015 is predominant in our society. What will be made of that in 50 years' time looking back? So to all filmmakers here tonight, the very best of luck. Thank you.
Right, thank you, Caroline. So I think if I were to summarise that, you know, we've all made different films, and, you know, some are exceptional films, I think, again, my personal opinion, but I think they're also quite important films. They may not seem it now, but in the future, I think they do tell, you know, the story of our time, especially short films. You know, feature films, some do as well, but they're more general in you know, in their theme, whereas short films, we really tend to you know, say what we feel. It's a kind of a personal thing, isn't it? Right, are you ready? Yes, okay. Right, the first category, and actually, before I say this, I need to build you up a little bit. Obviously, not all of you are going to win tonight. I'm going to say exactly what I said last year, because it is true. That, you know, I've been in a few film festivals now, and I've seen how judges work and how the judging process works, and how judges just have completely different opinions. You know, it's very, very often there's one film that all the judges agree on. You know, there may be 3 or 4 in different orders, but then, you know, somebody throws in a curveball and nobody thought of that film. So it's really hard, and if it was a different group of judges, it may be a different, you know, different results, and just bear that in mind. So good luck to everybody, and the shortlisted films, again, in my opinion, they were on an even board. You know, there was didn't go from bottom to top. You know, it was quite difficult to tell. So you're feeling better about yourselves. Okay, the first category is best non-fiction short. What we were looking for, I'm going to read this, is quality and direction, performance, dialogue, lighting, production, editing, continuity, and authenticity. And I'm going to say this once because it applies to all the categories. Our overriding concern was how the films engaged with the audience. So obviously production values are really important, but also, perhaps more importantly, where we're looking at it from is how it engages the audience. So we're going to show a short clip of the shortlisted films, and then we'll invite Catherine to open the red envelope.
I come from, I guess, a normal background. Studies, degrees, diplomas, life in a big city, a big corporation, a part of the machine. And I think at the point I was a good part of that machine. Nevertheless, I realized one day I was that part of the machine, and I didn't perhaps want it to be a part of any machine anymore. So I decided basically to reborn, and this is really what it is for me to travel, because I'm traveling now for a long time, and every time you move place, it's like you're reborn.
minute I rolled up to this roundabout, I was tingling all over at the beauty of it. This whole setting just greets you. It's so quintessentially English in its appearance. It's a listed duck pond actually on a roundabout. And I've travelled from John O'Groats to Land's End, and I've never seen a duck pond on a roundabout. I thought I'd seen everything, but this is certainly going to grace the front cover of our calendar for 2014.
Printing with platinum or platinum and palladium is an ancient process, and I use that process not just to be sort of retro or vintage, but of just the quality of the printing that it gives. It literally is modern day alchemy. You know, you're playing with these precious metals, converting them into something that's different and looks completely different. You're using very fine watercolour papers, they're handmade papers, and then you're coating them in a solution of platinum, which is sensitive to ultraviolet light.
Be as you are. So beauty, in a way, in my opinion, has to be simple, natural. This is beauty for me. Every person inside is different. Inside, they got all their own little characteristic, which is actually their personality. Once that you come to get that out from a person and make them realize that they should follow that, that's the moment that they will fully trust you. You become the artist of that personality.
Some poetry writes its own music. It does. The words, it's like having two composers. The words then make you, yeah.
Right, here to announce the winner is Catherine Turnis from BID. She is the new face of Winchester, apparently.
It's news to me, John. Thank you for that. And the winner is The Cut by Jerome Paul.
Thank you very much. That's an amazing set of films. I saw some of them, and it is truly so cool that the topics are so different, from bored men to divers to the hairdressers. Rose actually here, the hairdresser, the subject of the documentary. My name is Edgar. I was actually director of photography of the film. Jerome, the director, is in Amsterdam tonight, so he sent me an email, a statement I would like to read. So that's from Joran. Sometimes reality is stranger than fiction. In our film, hairdresser Rodrigo says that the definition of beauty is to be who you are. Yesterday evening, people were murdered for who they are, free, happy, and lifeful. Today, there is very little beauty, happiness, and joy. But there is the freedom to be who you are, knowing that what we stand for is stronger and more enduring than brutal, oppressive violence. The odds are in our favor. Joe Renpool, director of The Cut. And thank you, Joran. I'm sure he's watching the stream. I understand there's online stream. And just for myself, I would like to add that the beauty will conquer it all, and never the violence. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. Just a little note here. I know that Jerome prepared a statement. Nobody here knows that they're going to win tonight. We've asked everyone to prepare statements if possible, so it is all a surprise. We also have an audience award, the Stockbridge Audience Award for Best Non-Fiction, and it goes to Born to be Mild, from Mark Oxley. I don't know if you're here. Okay. You don't need to come up and get it, but it's here. Well done. Very funny. Right, the next category is comedy. Best comedy under 5 minutes. And we were looking for originality, pace, and obviously the funny factor. Again, we're looking for films that engage the audience.
This is it! Wow, hello. A bit older than expected, but yeah, I can make it work. Go on, give us a cuddle. Give us a cuddle! What? What do you need? Huh? Oh no, please. No! 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 Humanity! Oh, help! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop licking me! Stop it! God, your breath is repulsive.
Hi there.
Hey.
Where's your team? Oh. Well, you don't have to go through with this, you know.
I think I might just go home.
Okay. Right, guys. I'm afraid that we're going to have to call it a day for today.
Oh, you specky twat.
Ring the bell.
Dear Secretary of State, my friend, who is in farming at the moment, recently received a cheque for £3,000 from the Rural Payments Agency for not rearing pigs. I would now like to join the not rearing pigs business. In your opinion, what is the best kind of farm not to rear pigs on, and which is the best breed of pigs not to rear? I would prefer not to rear bacon pigs, but if this is not the type you want not rearing, I will just as gladly not rear porkers. I want to be sure I approach this endeavour in keeping with all government policies as dictated by the EU under the Common Agricultural Policy. As I see it, the hardest part of this programme will be keeping an accurate record of how many pigs I haven't reared.
best comedy short goes to Mr. Snuggles by Richard Anthony Dunford.
Yeah, thanks guys. Just wanted to say a quick thank you to the people who helped me make it. And yeah, I hope if you guys saw it, I hope you liked it and you made you smile. So, cheers.
Yeah, thank you, Richard. Just a couple of points here. The last comedy was actually a letter written to an MP, I think. I mean, it is based on some kind of policy somewhere. I don't know what it is. Does anybody know? Is the director here? Okay. Oh, okay. And Richard, who was the director of Mr. Snuggles, has also entered some other comedies, and last year won, I think it was Best Original Screenplay, was it? Or Best Drama? Best Drama, yeah. So a lot of variety there. Well done. Right. Next up is Best Budget and New Media Short. This was quite a tricky one because everyone seems to have their own interpretation of what a budget film is. What we thought originally was, you know, for people to making films on their iPhones or on their iPads. But obviously, you know, like with this year, some of the budgets are quite big. You know, I think there's some 20 grand budgets. So a £200 budget is quite small, relatively. So it was, you know, it was a little bit different from what we thought. But what we were looking for was innovative use of technology alongside a limited budget, obviously. And I think we found a good winner, because I do know the winner of this one. Okay. Have a look at the films.
Well, roll the dice. Well, roll the dice.
Stop!
One day I'll have cowboy boots and my own van. I'll be trained up for my ice cream license. I'll learn all the secrets to making the best ice cream. I'll meet the cows. I'll think of new flavours from my dreams, like cherry chocolate with sherbet on top and banana berry with toffees. I'll give ice cream to my mum. I'll give ice cream to the bus stop people. And I'll definitely give the lollipop lady a lolly. One day I'll have cowboy boots and my own van. I'll be trained up for my ice cream license. I'll learn all the secrets to making the best ice cream. I'll
If I get a bite, you will see all hell break loose. I'll go from like this, standard calm, to hitting that rod, and whoever's in my way will be moved before they can think about it. I'll be probably running up there and over there to get a better line lay, to get the fish out of the weed, and I won't talk to you. Like, I mean, the next bite could be my target, and ultimately that's what I live for, in the sense that my year, my weeks, my months, my hours actually contained into a small part of my life, and it might only last 30 seconds of that rod going off to me having it in the net. The emotions will come through, I'll be speechless, and yeah, you'll see a lot of emotions if I do catch one.
And the winner is Sweet Watson by Charlie Carroll.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's a massive surprise.
Yeah. Thank you to Oscar, who we wouldn't have done it without him, because we had no budget, but if we didn't have him, it'd be £1 million, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, ridiculous. Yeah,
thank you very much.
Brilliant, thanks Charlie. Charlie is an amazing composer as well. He composed the music on that piece. So if anyone's looking for music for their film, there's a young man there with a great future, I think. Right, next up is Best Drama Short, Best Music Video. Here we go.
Spaceships there are, where loving is the point of perfection.
And look at some of the features. That's it. You go. That's lovely. Yeah, all the way through. That's great. Good.
And the winner of Best Music Video goes to Witch in Me by Cecilia G.
I'm obviously not Cecilia G, so yeah. But she didn't write me a beautifully written email as before, so I'm just vamping a little bit. Because she's not here, it gives me a quick chance to dedicate a lot of this award to her. I mean, she arranged the music, she performs the song, she acted in the video, she produced the video, she acted as a script editor for me. So a big part of this award goes to her. Also, everyone that was attached to the video, all the cast and the crew that make it all possible. Obviously, it's always tough to make something on a very small budget, so everyone's hard work really paid off. The challenge was to write a quick short film based to music that was a self-contained narrative that formed the first part in a trilogy. So we do have the other two videos that are up on YouTube, When He Loves and Passion Provider. Cheap plug, but go for it. And a quick hello, one thing, thanks to all of our family and our friends, a quick hello to my nan, who is streaming this for the first time she's ever streamed anything at 86. Yeah, I was thinking so those Barclays adverts are obviously working quite well. But also, last but not least, as Lucy put very fantastically earlier, our thoughts are with all the people and the city of Paris. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, all the videos, music videos were great for me. What I really liked about them, and this is again my personal taste, is they've all got stories in them. You know, a lot of the videos, music videos you see now, they're kind of a dance, and there's no real story. And this one particular, you've just got to watch the end. I mean, I love the song. It's really difficult. I'm not one of the judges, but I can imagine how hard it is because you just love the songs as well. I think in this video, the song personally is great. But please do watch it because the end is fascinating, and you'll want to see the next episode. Is there a next episode in this one, or is it a different kind of trilogy?
No, it's the trilogy, so this is the first part.
So the story continues, because I need to know what happens in the next bit. That was the wife or the lover, wasn't it, following her man, and it's just not what you expect. Right, the next category is Best Drama Short, under 5 minutes. We were looking for authenticity, plot, dialogue, and emotional impact. So there's an outright winner in this category, and I think 1 or 2 special mentions. So we'd like the winner to come up, but we will read out the special mentions.
And though I knew at the time this was for a reason, a great purpose, I never knew it then to the extent to which I know and appreciate so much now. As their acts of selflessness, their self-sacrifice taught me that to cast aside the chains that had bound me to the ground for so many years, I was to ignore my jailer's excuses, disregard their empty promises. For when I did this, I would change.
That I'm on a path. I'm crawling, walking, running, in pursuit of a dream. Half awake, half asleep. Is this real?
As a thought, should that make it any less real?
What are you running from?
Towards a resting place. I'm going to where it all started, where we ended,
Where we started to stream.
where you put me to sleep.
Kids, that's all. Have an end.
Hey, Ria, looking good. Oh, hey, Spexy, Specs. Hey,
Come in. How's the old weekend then?
Weekend?
Yeah.
Not bad. Lee?
Now go to sleep.
You haven't checked under the bed.
Okay, I'll look under the bed and then it's lights out and off to sleep. Yes?
Okay, as John said, there were two special mentions, and they are Corinthian by Mark Brown and Frederick Fournier, and Carousel by R.M. Moses. The winner of Best Drama Short under 5 minutes goes to Only Me by Scott Castles.
Wow.
Scott ain't here.
Scott ain't here.
He's watching on the stream. Hey, Scott.
I feel a bit bad because we made a film that was originally billed as a comedy, and it's won Best Drama. Obviously, it's nice. I suppose the story in its element is a story about good versus evil, a man triumphing over his bullies, essentially. But you know, there's 9 other people in the team sat at home. It's not just us two, as much as we'd like to take the credit. The other team are editing away for a 48-hour short film festival in Portsmouth this weekend. So we got to come away and get drunk with you lovely people, which we weren't going to turn down. Yeah, so thank you to everyone involved and you guys as well. Cheers.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. I suppose it is a good question about the comedy thing. There is this sort of new genre, isn't there, the comedy drama. Maybe it sort of fits in there somewhere. Right, the next category is Best Original Screenplay, and we were looking for originality, plot, character, and dialogue. This is one of my favourite categories.
People across the country eagerly await the release of the final version of Virtuoso, Virtuoso 3, which launches at midday today.
Jonathan Finch, and today we're not broadcasting live because this show is pre-recorded. Right now I am, like I'm sure a lot of you are, waiting for the Virtuoso 3 update to go live.
How will it affect our world when all of these systems suddenly become autonomous?
Introducing your new creative artist.
We are the creators, and we are the created.
I don't know what I want. I don't want to go home. I don't want an extension. I don't want to be here. I don't want to go to work. I don't know how I ended up in this place that I don't want to be. I don't want you. I don't want to be married. I want to be somewhere else. I want to be someone else.
You're the only one who doesn't listen.
The company guarantees the work pods are in 100% working order.
What happens if you end up on the surface? What happens if you end up on the surface, Charm? Then what?
We have your papers from the War Office. We think we know who you are. We know your name. Your name is Gerald Galt. Lieutenant Galt, of the 4th County of London Yeomanry. 23 years old, and you live in Tame, in Oxfordshire. It seems that before the war, you were actually a published author.
I'm just thinking, are you sure about this?
Yes, I am. We have talked about this over and over again. It's about time you actually did something. After everything he has done, this is what he deserves. You can't keep sitting back and doing nothing. You've got to take matters into your own hands and get someone to take care of him.
Yeah, I know, but isn't this taking things a bit far? I mean, hiring
You
someone.
deserve to be happy. Don't back out now. You've gone there. You're so close. Just go in there, see him, tell him how you want the job done, pay him and leave. That's it. He's a professional. He knows what he's doing.
Billy, come on, put that thing down. We're going to be late.
Okay, black coffee, pot of oolong, bacon sandwich, lemon and raspberry cake.
So, where's the oolong?
I don't know, have a look for it.
I've not got time to turn this place right down.
Calm down, otherwise you'll get me into a state as well. Oolong, 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 oolong. We'll ask him.
Enjoy.
they came to our lands and took what wasn't theirs to take. I remember every detail of her face and the look in her eyes as she left us and went underground. And although it's been more than 7,000 days since that moment, at least I had you as company. Your words kept me alive, Jess.
I believe there's some special mentions for this award as well, which go to The River by James Quinn and Rabbit by, apologies, Nudabazi Aja as well. So well done to you, both of you. The winner of the Best Original Screenplay goes to T for Two by Mark Brennan.
Wow, thank you very much. Standing in front of all of you now and remembering this is online in some places, it's now clearer to me than ever that I really should have gone to the toilet before this all started. I want to thank my producers, April and Sarah, who are here this evening, for all the work they put into making the film possible, all our Indiegogo backers, Fiona Ken's our executive producers, John and Amanda, who did a fantastic job in the film, and of course the judges in the festival for giving this to us tonight. So thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Right, yeah, when they said it was the last category, there are more categories, obviously it's just the one that, where are you, Catherine? We've got 6 more to go through. The next one up is Best Animated Short under 5 minutes, and we're looking for ingenuity and development of ideas and the wow factor.
Daddy?
Good night, son. I love you.
Daddy, can you check under the bed for monsters? Daddy, there's something on top of the bed.
grinding my teeth. The ones at the back. I felt something crack, so I decided to check what it was. I'd broken a tooth, it seemed.
So to present this award tonight, we've got Dominic Carroll from C&Co. I just want to say a quick word here about all our sponsors tonight. Catherine Turner's presented some of the awards because some of the sponsors weren't here. But sponsors are really, really important to a film festival because without them we can't support you, we can't do them, you don't get any prize money at all. It is all down to the sponsors. So to all the sponsors here tonight, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, John. Okay, so the winner for the Best Animation Short is Tooth Fairy by Robert Braun.
Oh, thank you very much. I wasn't expecting this. Tooth Fairy's first appearance and wins an award, so that's nice. Well done to all the other animated films. They were very good. I'd just like to thank my family for all the support. Took a few years to make in between paid work, and it's sort of like 2,400 drawings in there, so it's all hand-drawn. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they're all great films. The next category is Best Fine Art Short. Now, I don't consider myself an artist exactly. I sort of do dabble, but this is a really, really hard. I don't know how anybody judges this category. Fortunately, we have a couple of judges on our panel that know everything about fine art. I don't, so it is very difficult, but I'll let you make your own decisions.
Ma mère biologique était une funambule. Mon père était une mime. Ils sont partis vers les montagnes dans le froid. Quand ma mère est morte, je suis allée sur ces montagnes. J'ai cherché et cherché, j'ai cherché les montagnes. J'ai cherché le désert, j'ai cherché le ciel. J'ai cherché la mer.
German war is therefore at an end.
Într-o zi, vei vorbi cu mine iar. Indiscrețiile vor fi uitate și ne vom reîntoarce la acea rutină ușoară.
Thank you. Right, to present this award, we have John Gillett, who is the head of fine art from Winchester University. So, who better? I'd also like to take this opportunity just to thank the Winchester School of Art, especially Kay May, who's sitting over there. We used the West Side Lecture Theatre for one of our screenings, which is an incredible, incredible space. So, thank you, Kay. John.
Thank you. Thank you, John. Winchester School of Art, University of Southampton says thank you for having us. We're very proud of James Briggs, our second-year sculpture student who designed your trophies. So well done to James. It is, of course, all fine art, but you may assume that the material in this category is just ever so slightly finer and ever so slightly more artful, especially this one. So the best fine art short under 5 minutes is Air by Anna Cady and Pauline Thomas.
Well done, Anna. Well done. I get a kiss. No one else got a kiss. Well, I can go now. Thank you. I should really important thing to say is that I made this in collaboration with Pauline Thomas, who is a fantastic filmmaker, and it was the most extraordinary collaboration. I've worked with people a lot, but I've never really felt that we didn't know which bit, who made what bit. It was just totally, we made it together. And Pauline is really ill and so can't be here tonight, but this is for Pauline. And thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Anna. Yeah, I mean, I have watched that film and all the other fine art films quite a few times, and there's a lot of depth to them. Anna didn't really tell the whole story, and I'm not going to myself, but there is a lot of story behind all the films in that category. The next category is the Hampshire Prize. This is a really important category for our festival because we started 4 years ago and we were minute. I mean, we really, really were. And it was just Winchester filmmakers. The second and third years we grew. Well, the third year it sort of exploded. And this year we opened our doors to the whole of the UK. And next year we're going to have a foreign category as well. But we want to retain our roots in Hampshire, so the Hampshire Prize is really, really important to us. So here are filmmakers from Hampshire.
Come on, the car. Just leave it.
We ran it down. It's our responsibility. We're not just leaving it.
The car.
Forget the fucking car!
Hey, VT. Are you done yet? I'm going okay.
There. What do you think?
Oh, wow.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Really?
Yeah, I really like the colours. I might use those in mine. Do you have any ideas for this design? Maybe what typeface to use?
You and your typefaces, Oscar. So indecisive.
Yeah.
Here's some suggestions.
Cool.
My name is Al Pachinko, and I am a video gaming genius. Cue the intro.
Say hello to my little friend.
I'm just here to educate, inform, and entertain. I'm very much like the BBC of YouTube video gaming. And to do that properly, you need a certain kind of temperament. And you have to be calm. Over, down, oh, bloody bollocks. You have to never give up. Right, not doing this anymore. Fuck off. And you have to be gracious in defeat. You Forrester Bellends!
But I'm pretty sure she got knocked up in year 11 and now she's living off child support with about 5 kids.
Really? That's depressing.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not disagreeing with you, but is it depressing? I mean, what's so bad about having kids and getting free money off the government?
Well, okay, no, that doesn't make it sound too bad. It's just, having kids is a big deal, isn't it? You know, she might have had ambitions, wanted to do stuff, and now she's just a mum.
Just a mum?
But, well, no, not just a mum. Come on, you know what I mean.
You the guys from the office are going airsofting tomorrow, okay? Assembling a team, we want you in it. What do you think?
Everyone from the office?
Yeah. I'm going, Lee's going. Oh, yuck. You should definitely go.
Okay, why not?
Good. See you there tomorrow. See you later, Lee. See you, Specs.
You're not going to go, are you?
Well, Nath.
What? I don't know. I mean, you never come on these work dues, and then you moan that I'm the only one in the office that talks to you. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I think you should go because I think it'd be good for you.
All right, I'll go. You're going to be there for the whole time.
Yeah, of course.
Not always, it's not sunshine and roses. Sometimes things go wrong, but when it's simple things, you get frustrated. And especially if you're not getting paid, and especially if you're only there like not doing them a favour, but you know, because you're there for yourself as well. But it seems like a lot of the time when you have bad experiences, it then puts you off wanting to do it. I enjoy doing film, I really enjoy acting, but I've defeated myself and by believing I'm not going to get anywhere properly with it. Even now, you know, I ask myself all the time, why do I still do it?
I understand. You were right, it was none of my business.
Friends again?
Cool.
Thank you. I'm feeling terrible just then.
It's okay, really. It's still easy for me, really.
A predisposition like yours? Sarah, that's not something that I can ever envisage you having to worry about.
You're normally earlier than this, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I went for a haircut first today.
Look better longer.
Oh. Well, go back, eh?
Make the most of that while you can.
Can I order some lunch now, please?
Yeah, all right. What can I get you?
Black coffee, please. Packet ready salted. Bacon sandwich.
Coffee, crisps and bacon? That's not very good for you, is it?
No, but after the morning I've had, that's what I want. We'll make that need.
You may want to change that for something else.
Oh, what happened to him?
I've no idea. And I guess we just kind of lost touch. I don't even know his number anymore. I mean, maybe an address somewhere, but...
That's actually really sad.
Losing touch?
Yeah.
It's inevitable. And to be honest with you, it's happened to us.
No, we would never lose touch. So I would always make time for you.
I'm not sure your boyfriend would approve.
Why do you always assume that I'm seeing someone? It's a bit presumptuous.
Some poetry writes its own music. It
does. The words, it's like having two composers. The words then make you, yeah.
To announce the award tonight is Kevin Gover from Winchester Today, the newspaper journalist. Just before you do, Kevin, when I get entries, the first entries for the year, especially for this year, because we opened ourselves up to the whole of the UK, I was really excited when we got our first film from Newcastle. I thought, wow, it's Newcastle, it must be a really good film. It's come all the way from there. It's someone we don't know, you know, and I represent a couple of artists as well, a completely different genre, and I've got this experience that because it's local, somehow it's not as good. But everybody is local everywhere. You know, if there's a film festival in Edinburgh, you know, they got somewhere from Hampshire, they'll probably be really excited as well. So I don't think this prize is any less than any of the other prizes.
As a newspaper, we've grown up with the festival. We became a founder sponsor in 2013, and we're really pleased to have taken on this one, the Hampshire Prize. And I stand here as a Hampshire filmmaker myself. I was nominated last year for a film that I made in the aftermath of the Norway shootings and bombings. So I know exactly how we feel about Paris. And the winner is, oh, special mentions. Okay. Selfie, Jeff Harmer. Well done. A Hole with Two Ends by Gordon Hahn. And another special mention, T for Two by Mark Brennan. And all I can say is the winner, yes, 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 because I saw this on Wednesday. Try and see it all in full if you can. The River by James Quinn.
Thank you for this. That really means a lot because Hampshire kind of features quite heavily in the film as kind of stars, as if you will. So it's really nice to be recognised for that. Yeah, thank you very much.
Right, we've got 3 more awards tonight. The next award is the MMBF Rising Star Award. And this year we've got entries from, we've obviously got an under-18 category, so we've got some very young people. We've also got some much older directors, 60 plus. This award is really for the rising stars. I've forgotten your Matthew Martino is going to tell you a little bit more about it after we have a look at some of the clips. Sorry, that's why we don't have clips, Matthew. Yeah, so can I qualify that? The reason we don't have clips, because this isn't about a film. This can be absolutely anybody. It can be a sound technician, it can be an actor, an actress, it can be a composer, it can be absolutely anybody. That's why we don't have clips.
Thank you, John. I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Matthew Martino. I'm the founder of MMBF Trust. I founded MMBF Trust in 2013 to give young young filmmakers, young creatives, an opportunity to get their work developed. So what we do at MMBF is we provide scholarships to actors and to also film students, and we also provide funding and grants to filmmakers. And a core part of our work now is teaming up with film festivals, film schools, and universities that have got film departments to offer scholarship programs, sponsored programs within them. So once again, I want to thank Winchester Short Film Festival for working with us this year. We've had 40 film festivals around the world that have done the Rising Star Award scheme. And our Rising Star Award winner last year, Daisy Jacobs, with her film The Bigger Picture, went on to be nominated for an Oscar and to win a BAFTA. So at the MMBF, we're about growing with the person. So all of our winners, we take them on board and we put them through a program, and we also push them to keep succeeding and succeeding. So I just want to say good luck to whoever's going to win the award here tonight. Thank you. The winner of the MMBF Rising Star Award is Joel Sampson, Director of Shell. Congratulations.
Oh, great. Oh, thank you. Didn't expect this. Yeah, I really appreciate being here, and the short film I did was written mostly about my own events with dyslexia, and I have to really thank my friends and family who all helped me put it together, because it had no budget, no funding. Any little budget I had came from my own pocket, so without them I really couldn't have done this. So thank you so much, and thank you for everyone.
We're going to stay with youth now. The next category is Best Director Under 18. And again, last year, the winner of this category also won the prize of Best Short Film Under 5 minutes. So age doesn't seem to be an issue at the moment, especially in film.
You know what to do, okay? Everything's ready for you in there. They'll hand you the money, put it in the bag, get back here. Understand?
Everyone is really nice to me at the hospital. Mummy cried that day. So did Daddy. I don't know why. Daddy never cries. Mummy says he's not crying. He's laughing. It's a strange laugh. Hello. My name is Millie. I'm 10 years old. I'm older now. And I'm finding it so hard to learn. To concentrate. I feel strange sometimes too.
They live on an estate in southern France. Main house, second house. Poule. Garage or garage, if one has the tongue of une paysan. This is their father, Jacques. He followed an intense fitness regime and lived a lavish yet simple life. Until his lively and untimely death.
So what we'll do is we'll send you a reminder in a year's time because we've got an automated system and they send a text just as soon as the appointment's made. So good. Okay.
Mum, can I have these ones?
Oh, sweetie, you don't need glasses.
But they're awesome. I tried on other pairs, but they're...
Charlie, you can't have them. Don't put them back, please. We can't afford them.
I mean, now they're very supportive because they see that I can push and make a career out of this. Now I'm doing the magazine work, they see that I'm getting something back, getting recognition. They see it in a different way, whereas before they saw it as like an easy way of life, or try and dip and dive your way out of reality and not face up to the real world. But I mean, I'm as much in the real world as anyone else. I mean, I've decided to follow my dreams. Some people get a buzz out of sitting in an office 9 till 5, and they might enjoy that, but that's not me. I like to sit here. I like to hunt my quarry.
To announce the winner of this, we have Laurie Scott from AR Design. Again, AR Design have been our sponsors for the last 3 years now, and they do like sponsoring youth, so thank you very much, Laurie.
Thanks very much for having us. We're architects. We are completely naive and ignorant to film, but I mean, from what I've seen this evening, it's truly inspiring, so really, really well done, guys. The award goes to Oscar Horseman.
I wasn't really expecting this at all, so just a thank you to Oscar's great uncle for letting us shoot out on his estate in France, and thank you very much. Cheers.
Right, we've got 2 more awards. The next award is Best Short Under 15 Minutes. Again, this was a new category for us this year. And to put it into perspective, on the long list this year, there were over 150 films, and over 50% of those fell into this category alone. Many of you have seen clips of them already in Best Original Screenplay, but there were a lot of them, and again, in my opinion, they were fantastic, so please enjoy the clips.
I'm programmed to match the user's voice, workflow, and visual style so that I am personalized to you, because I am as individual as I am.
Okay, I get it. Wait, did you say you match my visual style?
Yes.
How do you do that?
By installing Virtuoso 1, you grant me access to all of your file history so that I can learn how you work to assist you in the best way possible.
Well, that's just great, isn't it? I've heard of privacy, and I just wasted the last minute talking to a computer.
Would you like some assistance with your time management?
No, I don't need your help.
And unless you want to have a normal job like a normal person, this is how you pay. Is that clear? Good.
The only automated teleman.
How much do you think your bonus is going to be this year?
Oh, I have no idea.
I mean, sort of like in the region of?
Honestly, it's really impossible to say.
Like 40, 50, 30, 60, 70, 80? No. Last year was, that was...
My name is Dr. Moran. You've had a very serious head injury. Can you tell me your name? The shrapnel was removed, but the trauma had led to scarring and atrophy of the right parietal and occipital lobes. A fascinating case in which the result appears to be total memory loss.
I can't give you my exact location. All I know is everyone else is gone. From my calculations, I only have a couple of hours left before the air is too foul to breathe. All the arches are stuck fast. Pressure doesn't seem to be equalizing. I don't know what else to do.
Just try and be nice. Just don't mess this up.
All right, all right, all right. Oh, I know. Get back in that kitchen, woman. I've got 2 bacon sandwiches to make.
Nice try. No, just try to be nice.
Hello, bear with me. Oh, bugger. Oh well, they'll call back. I'm sorry to keep you.
Best things are worth the wait, my dear.
Oh, well, that's what they say, isn't it?
And they're absolutely right.
Wake up! Wake up!
Hey!
Wake up!
Hey!
Play the song!
Andrew, what are you doing?
It's a trumpet! Michael's trumpet!
Mike?
He's on the boat! He's playing trumpet! I heard him, Dad! He's on the boat!
Yes! I can hear him. Let's go and get some lunch.
Seen a helicopter come down. No movement in the sky for over half a year, and now this. Through the fog, I couldn't see where it went down. I don't know where they were headed, but there might be survivors. I'm going to the crash site. There are worse things in this world than them.
Darren! Hi. Darren. Yeah, Darren, I can hear you. Hello? Hello? Yeah, no, I'm here. Darren, I'm here. I can hear you. Darren, can you hear me? I'm here.
Thank you. To announce the winner for this award is Adrian Drury from the London Camera Exchange. We're really proud to have the London Camera Exchange as our sponsors this year. I'll talk to you a little bit more about what we're going to do at the end of the ceremony, about a little bit of networking, but Adrian's one of the people here that can help you talk about equipment.
Thank you, John. It's Adrian Deary, actually, but it's often makes a shame. Okay, well, it's our first year sponsoring this award, so we're really pleased to do that and thoroughly enjoyed this evening. It's great watching all the clips. And the winner for the best short film under 15 minutes is... Okay, there are some special mentions first. Charlie Cloudhead by Rupert Cresswell. And The River by James Quinn. And the winner is Patient 39 by Dan Clifton.
Dan's not here with us, I'm afraid, but we do have a little video clip of Dan, who's in Egypt. He did get on a plane actually last night to be with us, and he phoned up about 3 hours ago. The plane was delayed, and he's somewhere on his way, but he can't be here. But he did send this in. Right, the last award tonight is for Best Short Under 5 Minutes. This is actually, nobody's decided on this. The judges are discussing it as we speak. I noticed that they're very close by to some filmmakers over there, so they must be whispering. Have you got a decision? Do you want to come up? Can we put a light on the judges? They've worked really hard. Sorry? Oh, we do, yeah. Hold on.
Hey.
Where's your team? Oh. Well, you don't have to go through with this, you know.
I think I might just go home.
Okay. Right, guys. I'm afraid that we're going to have to call it a day for today.
Oh, you specky twat. Ring the bell.
Now go to sleep.
You haven't checked under the bed.
Okay, I'll look under the bed and then it's lights out and off to sleep. Yes?
Adrian, are you here? Adrian Tilley from Dutton Gregory. Hi, Adrian. Sorry, Andrew.
So, do we know who
It
it
is
is?
Andrew. No, he's going to tell you.
Shall I whisper it?
Yeah.
You're here. Oh, okay. This is a Yeah, this is novel. My first time on camera, my first time presenting an award. Maybe next year you'll have a best sort of newcomer presenter award for the festival. So it's with great pleasure that I announce this award this evening. As a local business, we're very proud as partners and staff at Dutton Gregory to present this. And I just wanted to add a personal note on the Paris incident, if I may. I don't want to bring the mood down a bit, but one of my partners actually has a daughter living and working in Paris, and she was only about a mile away from the place where this atrocity happened last night, and he spent all night, couldn't contact her. There's a blackout of communication. So, it touches everybody, these sorts of things, and it has far-reaching effects. So our thoughts go out to all those people in Paris who have lost dear ones and who are suffering tonight. Anyway, I'm sorry to bring it down a bit, but now I'll try and bring it up again. So I had it whispered in my ear, and I hope I get it right. The best short for... sorry, that's not right, is it? No, there isn't a piece of paper. There's no piece of paper? No. Okay. The best short for under 5 minutes is Only Me.
Smashed it.
We'll try and be a bit humble about it. I really don't know what to say.
There's obviously a lot of competition, and we have no budget.
We're up against such amazing films. We actually shot that film in 60 hours as part of Colchester's 60-hour film challenge with a title, a line of dialogue, and an action to perform, which made it even harder, I suppose. So this is amazing to have. Congratulations to everyone that's won awards and not won awards tonight. This has been a great festival for us, and I'm sure we'll be entering again next year. I'm going to go and get really pissed. Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to repeat something I said earlier about sponsors. I mean, Andrew Tilly was up here from Doug Gregory and all the other sponsors. They're not just here for the limelight and to promote their businesses. They do put their hand in their pocket. The prize for Best Short was £500, so that's £500 from Dutton Gregory, and all the other sponsors as well have contributed either money or other things in their own way. So thank you again, sponsors. Right. We come to the end of the award giving. I think now the next bit is probably the most important for some of you here. There's many, well, maybe not. There's many good filmmakers. There's some great films. But just having a good film, sometimes it's difficult to know what to do with it and how to pitch it, who to go to. So networking in film industries are really, really, really important. Last year, one of our winners, one of the non-fiction history bombs, I think at the award ceremony, they were talking to somebody who knew somebody else, who knew somebody else, and they ended up in a meeting room at the BBC. I don't know what happened to that, but it all happened through networking. And down here tonight, these people have got tables for a reason. So when you do mingle afterwards, we'll put some films on, some of the women films, and you can just hang around here, or you can move over to the Art Cafe and have a few drinks there if you like. But we've got Caroline Sachs, who I've already introduced, filmmaker extraordinaire and script supervisor extraordinaire. We've got Sue Murphy and Andrew Tilly from Dutton Gregory for any legal advice, and there are illegal issues with films. We've got Alison Martin, who has presented the awards the last 2 years, and I gave her a break this year. She is a serious producer for both BBC and ITV. So thank you for coming, Alison. We've got Mark Venice, who's a sales agent and managing director of Movie House Entertainment. Mark did a Q&A with us yesterday, I think, or the day before. An essential part of the machine for any filmmaker. We've got Matt Martino, who's already introduced himself, and we're really honoured and privileged for you to be here, Matt. And it's really great what you're doing. So any young filmmakers here, please talk to Matt. Dominic Carroll from C&Co. When you're making a film, you've got to make a pitch, and pitches are hugely important. How do you present yourself? And Dominic might be able to help you with that or send you in the right direction. We've got Kevin Gover, a journalist. So if you've got a story you want to tell, he's your man. And last but by no means least, we have the panel of judges, all experts in their own right and at the top of their fields. I don't know, but I hope they'll give you some honest feedback if you ask them. So can I just give a round of applause to everyone here, and especially to everybody there. So now, drink merry and be happy. Oh yeah. I don't know why you're all sitting down. You can all get up now and enjoy yourselves. We've also got a festival DVD. There's about 11 or 12 films on here. Anyway, it's for sale if you want it.
Just before you all start mingling, could I just say a very quick, huge thank you to John and his team, because I've worked with John throughout the year, and I see his tireless efforts. I know he's going to probably be knocking on my door in a couple of weeks. He puts a tremendous amount of effort in and is so dedicated amongst all the other things he does. So I'll just say, John and your team, thanks so much.
Mike, sorry, I have got one more very important thing to say. We have a dedicated photographer here, and in the green room we have a dedicated place to take photographs. So all the winners, as well as all directors that aren't winners, Can't hear you. All right, this man here, and he'll guide you through to the room to have your photograph taken. And please don't go without it. It's all part of the process. Don't miss out on it. Thank you.
Case notes for unknown patient 39, newly admitted this morning. Male. Early 20s. Discovered unconscious after the heavy fighting in Normandy on June the 12th, 1944. No identification found on him, but most likely British. Copious shrapnel wounds and burns. The main injury being caused by a piece of shrapnel remaining lodged inside the right parieto-occipital area of the cranium. My name is Dr. Moran. You've had a very serious head injury. Can you tell me your name? The shrapnel was removed, but the trauma had led to scarring and atrophy of the right parieto and occipital lobes. A fascinating case in which the result appears to be total memory loss. I've written to the War Office with a physical description in the hope of discovering his identity. A thimble.
Thimble.
Keys.
Keys.
Very good. Keys. Pencil.
Pencil.
Mm-hmm. Bicycle?
Bicycle.
Ah. I have something for you. How does that feel?
It feels... Sylvie.
Who's Sylvie?
Sylvie, she's Sylvie.
Is she your wife?
I don't know. What is that?
It's the sky.
No, what is that?
Ah, yes. You mean the colour? Very good. It's blue. That is the colour blue.
Blue. Sylvie is blue.
Patient 39 has spoken about a Sylvie. Some kind of connected memory, surely.
Music perception test. Track 1.
What's the first word that comes into your head?
It's blue.
Anything else? We have your papers from the War Office. We think we know who you are. We know your name. Your name is Gerald Galt. Lieutenant Galt, of the 4th County of London Yeomanry. 23 years old, and you live in Thame, in Oxfordshire. It seems that before the war, you were actually a published author. Gerald, there's somebody here to see you.
Hello, darling.
Mummy.
this.
Thank you very much. Nurse said you wanted to see me.
My head hurts. I feel...
I don't want you to worry, Gerald. You've had a very serious head injury. I know it's taking time.
I want to see Sylvie. When can I see her?
Do you remember her?
I remember her hair. Her happy smile. Beautiful face.
Sylvie is blue.
You should meet her.
In some ways, Gerald, I feel like I already have. You're very lucky.
I want to see her. Sylvie and the beautiful blue sky.
Don't worry. You'll see Sylvie again. Good night, Gerald.
Good night, Doctor.
Galt died in the night.
getting yourself worked up, Jim. They'll be here.
Look, Alice, it's been lunch for about half an hour. Where are they?
Today's the day. See? We've only got one chance.
How's it going? You're normally earlier than this, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I went for a haircut first today.
Look better longer.
Oh. Well, go back, eh?
Make the most of that while you can.
Can I order some lunch now, please?
Yeah, all right. What can I get you?
Black coffee, please. Packet ready salted. Bacon sandwich.
Coffee, crisps and bacon? That's not very good for you, is it?
No, but after the morning I've had, that's what I want. We'll make that need.
You may want to change that for something else. How about an apple?
I'm really fine with bacon, thanks. I think I'll follow that up with a bit of cake, too.
No, definitely not. Not on today.
But?
Nothing else? Go and sit down. I'll bring your coffee and your impending heart disease over to you shortly.
I heard all of that little exchange. I mean, what are you playing at? Are you trying to make him leave?
Look, I learned too late where not looking after yourself could get you. You should know better. Besides, if I can't have a bacon sandwich, he can't have one either. Look at that daft haircut. What was he thinking of? I had to tell him.
Look, he'll take off, you silly old sod. Now, just try and be nice. Just don't mess this up.
All right, all right, all right. Oh,
oh, look.
I know. Get back in that kitchen, woman. You've got 2 bacon sandwiches to make.
Nice try. No, just try be nice.
Hello, bear with me. Oh. Oh well, they'll call back. I'm sorry to keep you.
Best things are worth the wait, my dear.
Oh, well, that's what they say, isn't it?
And they're absolutely right. Right, what can I get for you?
Ooh, well, a pot of oolong tea, please. And, oolong.
Oolong. Oh.
Tea.
Tea. Oolong. Tea. Mm.
And a piece of lemon and raspberry cake, please.
Coming right up.
Thank you.
Those bacon sandwiches ready?
Almost. Sorry, I was lost in my own world.
We'll bring that right out to you. Oh, would you like cream with your cake?
Ooh, you read my mind.
Sorry. Did I just hear you say that there is cake after all?
No.
They're not sitting next to each other.
You were supposed to show her to a seat, not gawk at her.
I know, but I got flustered.
All right, let's think.
All right, what are we going to do?
Well, the first thing we've got to do is get these orders on the go. Okay, black coffee, pot of oolong, bacon sandwich, lemon and raspberry cake.
So, where is the oolong?
Well, I don't know. Have a look for it.
I've not got time to turn this piece upside down, Jim.
Calm down, otherwise you'll get me into a state as well. Oolong, 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 oolong. We'll ask him. any more trouble, just help us serve these customers and we'll be on our way.
Just tell us where the oolong is.
Thanks. Any idea how long the food will be?
Patience is a virtue, sunshine.
Excuse me.
Thank you, that looks lovely.
Get on with it.
Would you like me to move?
Oh, that would be lovely. Would you mind? You're supposed to be taking things easy. Oh. I bet you're far too late in life to look after you properly.
You look after me just fine.
I've got them sitting next to each other.
What? It's about time. Have they spoken yet?
Oh, I can't get them off their phones.
Bloody hell. How much of life do we miss whilst glued to our sodding phones?
Well, what should we do?
I'll have to get them off them.
Well, how do I do that?
Oh, you'll think of something.
Oh, great help you are.
Look, I am in charge of hostage taking and customer relations. You are in charge of bacon sarnies and everything else. Oh, that poor young man in there. He don't stand a chance against you. Don't worry, fella. One way or another, this will be over soon.
Thanks. Thank you. I'm starving. Do you have any ketchup? Bloody hell!
That was terribly clumsy of me.
Brilliant. Just brilliant.
Oh, I feel absolutely awful.
Look, it's all right. Accidents happen. It's a work phone. I'm sure they'll replace it.
Oh, you are a very nice man. Oh, I say, that looks fancy. And I need a new phone. May I have a look?
Sure. There are a few apps on there, but there are loads that you can download. You might even be able to get the tea shop listed on some.
Oh, yes, I know about all that. May I show my other half?
Well,
Yes. I've broken his, and I've got hers. Look. What now? I am so sorry.
Oh my God! What happened?
Well, I had a little fall in the kitchen. I cannot